Hello, my name is Susanna. I'm from Finland, and I arrived to Bilbao about 4 weeks ago, so I've spent about 1 month here. I am a media assistant, and I have studied video production and some marketing before, and I came to Bilbao to work in a company that does marketing, communication and that kind of things. I wanted to document my time here in Spain and Bilbao, so I have tried to film some videos during this first month here, and I thought that it would be interesting for you to see how things are here, so let's go and see. Here I am on a train from Tampere to Helsinki, where I started my journey, and here I am at the airport going to the security check. It was a very rainy evening when I left, so I don't miss that very much. I stayed one night at the Munich airport hotel because I had to change flights and I had a lot of time in between the flights. Here I am at the Munich airport again, waiting for my flight to Bilbao, and I was very tired, as you can see. Here we take off from Munich, Germany. I had some nice views on the plane, and the time went very fast. It took about 2 hours to fly from Munich to Bilbao. Here we are already approaching Bilbao airport. Nice views again. And I had a private transfer from the airport to my apartment. It was so green, it felt so weird. And here I am at home, at my new home. My first week was very rainy, as you can see here, or maybe, the rain was horrible at some times, and the weather was not the best. Here I'm walking to my work. It's like a very typical morning or afternoon walk from my home to work or from work to home. Very nice river views in my opinion. There are many beautiful buildings here in Bilbao. I like this very much. This is a very well-known bridge here in Bilbao. I think you will recognize it if you see it. I have done many different kinds of things at work, but this is like the most typical thing I do at work. So I take some photos and edit them for this Ukrainian SOS project that helps Ukrainian people start a new life in Spain. And I have enjoyed very much taking photos, videos and all that. Here I am choosing the photos that I want to edit. Sometimes I take so many photos that it takes a lot of time to choose which photos to edit. And when I have chosen the pictures, then I start editing like I'm doing here. It may take a lot of time sometimes, but I really enjoy it. Here I am taking a photo of a Ukrainian woman that makes clothes by herself. One day I went to take photos and videos of a German restaurant in Bilbao, and they were celebrating their 25th birthday, and the party was very good. The place was almost full of people. They had this dance and music show. I think it was very interesting and people looked very happy, of course. They also had some live music after the dance and music show. It was very nice. People were dancing and singing along. It was very funny to see how happy people were, and it made me happy too. On Women's Day, we celebrated the day. We got some roses, and then we had this Women's Day breakfast at a hotel in Bilbao with very nice views, and I really enjoyed meeting other women who were mainly from Ukraine. we sat there, talked about different things, and there was this one woman who made some face paintings for people. I got one too, and it was very, very beautiful. Here is a photo of the makeup and painting. One thing I have noticed here is that people really don't speak English very well. Sometimes it's very challenging to communicate with others. My boss doesn't speak English very well, so sometimes it's very difficult to understand what they mean when they say something. And if I try to ask some more accurate instructions, I don't get them. I really wish I could speak Spanish more because it would make things a lot easier, but I started a Spanish language course for beginners on my, I think it was the second or third week here. So I'm learning all the time, like one piece at a time, but sometimes it feels very frustrating when you don't understand what people want from you, and sometimes I feel very stupid because of that. Things would be so much easier if we didn't have this language barrier between us. But at least I've learned a lot about myself, what I do in surprising situations, and I think it has really opened my eyes, and I think that in the future I will survive. I know how to survive in this kind of situations. During my time here, I have, of course, been comparing Spanish working culture with the Finnish culture, and I must say that I think that here in Spain people are more relaxed with the work, even though I've heard from a local friend of mine that in this area of Spain, Basque country, people are more like serious than in the southern part of Spain. But still, compared to Finland, I think people take their job in a more relaxed way than we do in Finland, and it feels so weird because I'm a person who takes work very seriously. I always want to do my best, and sometimes when I feel that I could have taken better photos or videos or something, sometimes I'm not very happy with my work, but still my boss has said that yes, everything is fine, and I think you know what to do, even though inside I don't feel like that. But it's really nice to hear that my boss has been very happy with my work, and maybe at some point I learn how to relax or how not to take my work so seriously. When I have free time, I try to explore Bilbao as much as I can. This is a beautiful park near my home, nice views up there. This is one beach, which is maybe 30 minutes away from Bilbao if you take a metro. This is Puente Vizcaya, and it's a very interesting bridge because you can cross the river with your car with this thing. This is a place called Neguri, and it has many beautiful buildings. There's also a beach called Arena, I think. One day I decided to visit Archanda. It's a park that is located in Bilbao, and it has very beautiful views on the top. It was a long walk up there, so I didn't want to walk back. I decided to take this cable car Funicular de Archanda. I live in this area called Casco Viejo. It has many beautiful streets, buildings, restaurants and shops. Here I am walking towards the center. This is the river in Bilbao. This is one of the main streets in Bilbao. It has all the most important stores where people go shopping, and I usually walk a lot here. So sometimes I just need to sit for a while and rest. I must say that sometimes birds fly very close to your face, so sometimes it's a bit surprising. This is Mojua and it's in the center of Bilbao. Here I'm walking in Abando, in the center of Bilbao. There's this beautiful church in there, and I think you can see churches almost everywhere in Spain. This is one famous bridge here in Bilbao near the Guggenheim Museum. It looks very interesting and it's very high. And here you can see the Guggenheim Museum. Here is the puppy, one of the most important attractions in Bilbao. It's right next to the Guggenheim Museum, so it's very easy to find. Then some beautiful buildings again. I just like to watch those buildings everywhere. This is a park near Abando in Bilbao, very center. I have to check the name of this park because I don't remember what's the name of this place, and I think this would look very good in the evening when it's dark and the sun has set, because now you can't actually see the lights very well. But yeah, this is a very nice place where you can go for a picnic or something like that. Here I am in Santurtzi, which is a small town near Bilbao. It takes maybe about 30 minutes to come here by a metro. I think this is the center of Santurtzi. It's a beautiful place. I recommend going there if you have time. And here I'm walking to Monte Serantes. Very nice views here. Oh, I'm already a bit exhausted because there were so many stairs before this. I still have a long way ahead, but I'm enjoying this very much. And the views look like this, so I think it's very worth the small struggle. And here are some cows. I think they live here near the Monte Serantes. Hello there. But yeah, it was a nice place and I really would recommend going there, especially when the weather is good, because the views are beautiful. It took maybe 1 hour to climb to the top. This is the Sana Mames football stadium, a must-see for every football fan. There are also many venues that have concerts in Bilbao, and I've had a pleasure to see some live music every weekend here. This is a very active city when it comes to culture, music, art, anything. So if you like, for example, live music, definitely check out the calendar on the internet and try to find some concerts to see. I will continue documenting my life here in Bilbao, and I'd say that I can recommend visiting here, especially in the summertime. But yeah, this is it. Let's see you in another video soon.